If you haven't seen Space Patrol Luluco and some other Studio Trigger shows, please consider doing so before watching this video. It contains spoilers. When I first heard the announcement of this show, I thought I would love it because it would be a fun and well-animated show about space and aliens from Studio Trigger. That description sounds exactly like something I would love. It was all that and more, but I love it as much as I do for a reason I didn't initially expect. Space Patrol Luluco was really just a big love letter from Studio Trigger to itself. It works because I, too, love Studio Trigger, and it somehow appealed directly to my UCOW sensibilities. If you haven't seen the show, please go watch it. It'll take you like 100 minutes to watch the whole thing. So now, assuming you've seen the show, you should know that several episodes are crossovers with some of Trigger's other works. Kill la Kill, Little Witch Academia, Sex and Violence with Mach Speed, and Inferno Cop. Although Kill la Kill didn't exactly get the same treatment as the others. And there were also some more subtle references. This was great for me because, well, I just like crossovers a lot. What you might not know, though, is that since approximately September of 2015, Trigger's website has been updated every month with a new image of the Trigger Girls, apparently the mascots of the company, despite not having a show of their own. And how did Space Patrol Luluco end? Luluco ends up becoming none other than Miss Trigger herself, furthering the deep connection to the studio, before ending off with Miss Trigger passing the baton to Akko, star of Trigger's next big project, the Little Witch Academia series. Because I love obsessing over things that don't matter, I made this chart depicting what I call the Trigger cinematic universe, with Luluco at the center. I might make a more detailed video about each of these connections later, once I actually get around to watching some of these other shows I haven't seen yet. But right now, I just want you to know that it exists, and it's cool. But that wouldn't mean much if that was the end, right? There are still two other Trigger Girls, Muzzle and Spring, who have yet to make an appearance. So when will they show up? Will they each have their own shows for a backstory, the way Luluco did? If they do, it's going to be a lot harder to pull off a surprise reveal at the end. And then, how will they all meet? Clearly there's more here, and I'm really looking forward to watching future Trigger shows to find out how the universe grows. Or, in other words, just as the Big Bang is the universe's origin point, this girl standing before you might be Trigger's own. Also, by the way, the TCU is not actually part of UCOW, as far as I know. It's its own separate thing.